Good afternoon everybody, and you're all here with Unicorn Girl 93 on character creation for DC Universe. Today I want to take you through a quick character creation, considering there's been a few updates since a few years ago where they've got a couple new powers. I just want to show you quickly how to do this. This is mainly for new players, just to start you off. So I'm going to go with a female. You do have all these options for body types. Go down, you see that there's loads of different ones. There's large, which is kind of like an Amazonian. Spry, he's very, very small. But I think I'm just going to go with athletic medium today. Now you can choose from two different types of character type. You can custom or inspired by. Inspired by is obvious. You can do inspired by Batman, Superman, Catwoman, Lex Luthor, Joker, Flash, Wonder Woman. I'll just go through these. I'm not going to say every one of them, but I'll just go through these just so you can see what you could have with the inspired buys. See, Live Wire is pretty cool. Some of these I've not heard of, like Detonator, Neutron. Obviously that is from Aquaman. But today I'm just going to go with custom. I'm also going to go with a hero. Social behaviour, personalities. Now this doesn't really affect your character in any way, to be honest. It really doesn't. It just affects some emotes that you use during the game. You don't really have to use them often, but you know, if you're in a group and you take down a boss on a mission and you want to like cheer or something, then that's the difference. There'll be a difference. You might not cheer, you might high five, you might laugh evilly, you know, depending on your personality. Flirty, serious, powerful, comical and primal. I think because she's a hero, I'm going to make her comical. Now the origins are who you are going to be working with. So magic heroes, they work with Wonder Woman. Now I've already got one of them. I have got a character called Lady Electrify who has been mentored by Wonder Woman. She's now level 30 and I've got a trophy for that. Each mentor you work with, you'll get a trophy when you eventually reach level 30. So it's best to do one of each if you have the time and the patience. So I've done Wonder Woman, as you know. Meta, I've got one that's Superman already. I'm not quite level 30. I have done a water type power with that one though. So later on I will show you that in one of my other videos. Tech is what I'm going to have to go with. Mentored by Batman. Let's do this. Now, the powers. The powers are important because you can't change these unless you remember and you want to change it later on, I think, in the marketplace, but it's a lot of messing about. So I'd choose wisely what you're going to do. So at the right hand side it tells you what type of stuff you'll be dealing with. So here you'll be a healer if you're nature. Sorcery, healer. Mental, controller. Ice, tank. Fire, tank. Gadgets, controller. Sorry about that. Light, controller. Electricity, healer. Although electricity is quite a powerful one, I do quite enjoy that, and that's why I've got Lady Electrify as a hero. It is quite good. It restores health to my allies in battle, which is really quite interesting considering it's electric. Earth. Now I think these ones going down from electricity are membership only, so just bear that in mind. All the ones at the top are free to play. Quantum, one of my favourite powers, absolutely amazing. You can bend time and space to create gravity wells and destructive forces. That is a controller. Manipulate the fabric of reality to control your enemies and revitalise your team. That is one of my favourites because I think it's quite overpowered at times depending on how you have your loadout. Next one is Celestial, which I think I'm going to go with this time because I've not done Celestial before. Healer. Damage, smite your enemies with divinity or darkness with almighty celestial combo attacks, which sounds pretty cool. Rage is good, however I've got a character that's already rage. That is a tank ability. Use your seething anger to berserk, ignoring pain and increasing your defences, which is an atrocitus power. An atrocitus stuff is really quite hard depending on what level you are, so That is another overpowered power. Munitions, controller, never really done that one. Atomic, now that's an interesting one. Water. See, I've just started with water because that is, in the last couple of years, quite a new power. It's not too bad, it's interesting to see. But today I think I'm going to go with Celestial. Movement type. Now then, we've got flight, skimming, acrobatics, super speed. I preferably like flight, mainly because you're flying through Metropolis or Gotham and there's so much ground to cover. It's very helpful for when you want to find these different types of collections and nodes that you need to pick up all around the map. And some of these are quite high up and out of reach. Granted, with acrobatics you can reach it, but it takes a bit longer. Super speed, again, it takes a bit longer. It's a bit of a pain in the arse to maneuver as well, so I recommend flight or skimming. I think I'm going to go with flight. Now, your weapons. You can change your weapons at any point, but these are very interesting. Hand blasters are quite good, which won't show me again. One-handed is good. Staff is more like a Robin type thing. Dual wield, that's quite good. Two-handed is more like a Harley Quinn type thing. Martial arts, dual pistols, bow, brawling, rifle, shield. Now shield gets quite underrated and I don't understand why, because shield is pretty good. You know, you see Captain America, you think, blood me neck. But yeah, the shield is quite good, so I'm going to go with that just to show you how well it actually works. Now this is your summary of everything you've picked so far. If you want to go back and change anything, it's all here. You just have to press X on that. Now, what we're going to do now is his appearance. Now that's important, but just to bear in mind, whenever you're picking your armour does not matter right now, what it looks like. You can change the colours at any point in the game. This is just your standard stuff, really. So I'm going to go with colours first, just to set them up. Now here you can change any colours for your skin, your hair, your eyes, your makeup, but let's change the costume first. Customising channels, that lets you change different piece. Palette, I'm just going to generally just go with, I think I'm going to go with white. Change that red to I think I might make her pink. I've never had a pink character. That works. Now then, body. You can choose a certain skin depending on how you fancy having your character. There's 3 human skins. Down at the bottom there is wise, youthful, and cheerful. Here we've got glowing, which you can't really see the body with. I don't really like that, but you can change the colour. Lava. Now that's an interesting one. You can change the colour of any of these skins that you choose. Rock, plant, crystalline, chrome, robot, cyborg, undead, mummy, demonic, reptile, leopard, tiger, lion, fox, wolf, barbarian, tattooed, which I think is pretty awesome, angry, I forgot angry, cheerful, wise, youthful. So I'm not going to go with any of those, but human. Now our hair, you can change these very easily. I usually go with long. I think long just looks lovely. Now I'm going to change my hair colour now. And I'm just going to make her a cheesy blonde because she's celestial. Yes, I'm very aware I'm making a stereotypical blonde hair, blue eyes, but I have blue hair, blue eyes. I don't have blonde hair. I do have bright green hair right now. Was supposed to be blue, but you know, when you wash your hair, it all comes out. Especially if you're someone who uses semi-permanent, you know this stuff. So this is the girliest looking character that I've had, but with it being celestial and a hero, she's got to be quite bright. So here we go. Costume. Once again, as I said, the armour does not matter because it's always changing no matter what you do. Whenever you level up, you get a new piece of armour. Each time you do a mission, you get a new piece of armour. More times than not. So, chest. Let's do a quick chest. Go through these. Arcane, base suit, battle harness. Like I said, none of these actually really matter what you choose at first. Just, you know, just to get a rough idea of what you'd like her to look like. Or him, depending on which style you go with. Gear us that standard t-shirt. Now, legs. Scroll all the way to the top there. That skirt is way too small. That's what we're going to have, I think. Feet. Here's some knee-high boots there. Like I said, all these pieces of armour are a bit naff at the beginning, so just bear that in mind. Backs. I'm going to give her a rounded cape, why not? She's a hero. On her face, you can give her all sorts, like biker bug goggles, business. That looks pretty cool. Very nerdy. And missive eyes, because they look really cool. So, back to colours. Eyes, swap that colour to white. And here you are done. That's just a simple character creation. You can pretty much make it look anything like anything, to be honest. So good luck with that. Now the next step is naming them. Now this is a very tricky part of character creation. See, I can't talk now, but character creation, it's very tricky to find a name because there's 100 million players on here, and there's a lot that's been taken and there's a lot that's been changed. You know, like you could spell Celestia and put a 3 in it if you wanted to. So I'm going to try that. Name already taken? Knew it would be. What else could we have? Oh. So, got to call a divinity.
Earth.
You can skip this. And I'll just take you through the tutorial. If that's what I pressed, I cannot remember. A little bit trigger happy sometimes, so... Right, yes. Here we go, this is the tutorial. Once again, I cannot speak. And there's Superman, my mentor.
I'm Superman, and I'm going to get you off this ship.
I think everyone knows who you are, Superman.
And that's Oracle. She's going to help us navigate through Brainiac's defenses. Be on your toes for Brainiac's sentries.
We're here to save you and the others Brainiac abducted. Speak with Superman when you're ready to
That's
move
quite
on.
funny how she's walking, look. See, this is quite strange, because this is brand new for me, actually, because whenever I get off the ship, the tutorial, the mentor's never there until later on. Which is really odd. So let's speak with Superman. So we do that by holding circle.
While we're here, we need to stop this ship from abducting anyone else. And send Brainiac a message Earth isn't going to fall to Brainiac or anyone else.
Very comical walk there. See, now these are the new tutorials on the sides of the page on the left hand side. They'll keep coming up until you press got it, unless you was change that in settings if you've already done this before. But if you've done this before, you shouldn't really be watching this video, because this is mainly for new players that have no idea how character creation works in the tutorial. So here we go. This is weapon attacks. See, now that's pretty cool. And that is the shield. I think I picked a quite good one there. It suits her. Now, to lock on, it's L1. Yes, this is new, because you never actually go through with your mentor at the beginning, so that's new for me. Here we've got an overseer.
That's an overseer. They patrol parts of the ship and protect it from intruders. Like you. It won't let you pass.
And that means I've leveled up. Whenever you hear the bring noise, that generally means that you've leveled up and you get a new ability. See, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, this is my loadout. So my first ability is there already, and I'll show you what that is in a second. But yeah, hold L2 and press square. Next one to that, the empty space you can see is L2 and X, I think. Then it's circle, then it's triangle, and then you go to the R2s. But I'll show you that one later in a different video. So for my ability, I'm going to show you, we go across two traits, Celestial. And the first ability that I've gained is Smite, which is blast enemies with divinity, dealing damage. Power interactions, purifies enemies, take additional damage. Blast enemies with can't even read that word, diabolism, dealing damage. Power cost 100, cooldown 1.5 seconds. Now these all have cooldowns and power costs, some more than others, so this is how you determine what your loadout is and how much power you have to distribute. Got a skill point, so we put a skill point on. You get a skill point every single time you level up, so I'd add that straight away, because the more powers and the more different types of actions you can do with your weapon, the better. So, first one I've got is allows access to shield weapons and shield weapon trees. Grants multiple abilities. Spinning backhand, which I think is a pretty good start. This one is spinning up slash. Or I can choose launches your shield to knock down enemies and break through the defenses when they're blocking, which is pretty good. Overhand throw. I'm going to choose savage strikes. But you get all these eventually anyway. So let's go and find someone to use the power on. Sorry about that, my voice is a bit naff today. Oh, that was pretty
I know
good.
this is a lot to ask, but we need your help. We can disable this ship if we can destroy its central AI core. Brainiac has more ships, but this one has some key systems. Taking it out will slow his
There's
advancement.
usually a box there.
Find that you can always trust Oracle to know what's up. She helps the entire Justice League on our missions.
That was the upslash. Yes, this has definitely changed since when I last did the tutorial, because these days I just skip the tutorial because I've done it already. I've done it a million times. I've not done this one though, however. And we have more enemies to fight. I wouldn't worry about dying in this if you do, because you generally don't tend to, because the enemies aren't strong enough. It's just trying to show you how you work, basically. How your powers, how your moves work. It gives you a chance to just kick ass, like kind of like a testing range, if you will.
That's your one free shot.
Now you will see these Brainiac subjugators and the little green ones in different instances in the game
Like a job for Super.
and in the middle of Metropolis, because the main storyline is Brainiac taking over. You will go onto an instance called Area 51 that is full of them, and they're a lot harder than this, so just bear that in mind.
Do you really think you can hurt me?
Now this here that you see glowing is a healing barrel, which I've just knocked by accident. These are all over the place in Metropolis and in your instances that you're fighting your enemies through. They are very handy, but do use them sparingly if you do come across quite a hard. Oh, this is new for me. Hold R1 to block incoming attacks. As you read there. Oh, I know this. What is this?
You're going to regret this.
And if you hold your combat button when you are fighting and you've finished with an enemy, like that, you can just jump towards them, so you don't have to run towards them or anything like that. Oh look, Green Lantern's appeared. That is new. Really glad I've done this one now for you. And the Flash. Aha. Looks like we've got a hero team right with us now. Just absolutely brilliant. At least I'm not fighting all these on my own. Not like it wouldn't be easy or anything. So it is still just a tutorial. Looks like Superman knows where he's going, so let's follow that guy. Level up! I learned Retribution. Let's see what Retribution is. That is, punish your target and nearby enemies with a beam of holy justice. Oh, that sounds good. I got goosebumps. Nothing in my inventory yet, which is a bit naff because usually by now I would have collected some stuff. Uh-oh. Don't worry, it's not that bad. It's quite easy. Let's use retribution. Oh, that looks sexy.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
It'll take more than that.
Got them all? Nope. See, these at the bottom of your screen are feat points. You'll get these for doing certain tasks. Like for instance, when I use a breakout ability for the first time, I think I got a feat for it, but I'm not sure if I've done that one yet. You get feat points for breaking barrels, for doing certain tasks like staying alive and not being knocked out. I will show you the feat menu when we get to the main HQ, just so I can show you through it a little bit more. So far all I've been using is 2 powers and square, basically, in different rhythms. Ta-da! Well, Superman's going this way, so I guess we're going this way. Right, now we have to take out these teleporters.
Central AI core. You two should help Wonder Woman and Batman destroy it. But be ready. Brainiac won't be happy about it.
This is new as well because the cores were actually spaced out. There was one in that corner, one in that corner. Each corner of that circle, really. Wow, this is new. Never had to fight Brainiac so early. Usually I'd fight one of his big massive robot people. See, use the breakout ability once. You get that for like 5 times, 10 times, and then I think that's it. So I'd watch out for that as well, because that's quite a powerful move. Breakout is R1, just to let you know if I didn't say already.
Minor damage.
This is how you get off the ship. You have to defeat him. Boom. And he's down. Pretty cool outfit, to be honest. Huh. Oh. See, this is new. I've never had to stand in front of all 3 mentors before level 30. Which is quite a cool addition to the game. I really like what they've done with that, so thanks DC Universe. It's quite good that you finally changed the tutorial up a little bit, because I got really bored of doing the same tutorial every now and again. Granted, I don't need to do it, but before you could collect things, so it was worth doing that. So let's talk to Superman.
If you're interested in joining the fight for justice, the League would be happy to teach you.
Phew, I'm impressed. You're definitely on your way to greatness. Now get out of there and I'll contact you on the ground.
See, before we didn't have to fight Brainiac. We had to fight this robot, and then we had to fight lots and lots of robots with either Lex Luthor or Superman. Superman had just turned up in this room. Now, there's also only 1 teleporter now, where there used to be 1 in every corner. Huh, that's very strange. but loads better. Now here we go, we have to exit via the teleporter, escape Brainiac ship, and we will be going straight to the Hero HQ, which is practically a police station for heroes. Right, here we go with equipping gear. I've received a new piece of gear. Go to my inventory and equip the new gear to become more powerful. Now you need to do that every single time you get a piece of gear. More often than not, before you're level 30, it will show as all green. I'll show you what I mean by that now. So that's a style I've not collected. Level 1? Come on. So next to defense, health, power, precision, might, restoration, vitalization and weaponization rating, usually those numbers are bright green and it'll have a little plus sign next to it because you'll already have armour on, so it'll show you that it's a lot better than the armour that you've already got on usually. But right now I don't really have that much armour on, as you can tell. You can access looking at what armour you've got on already, but this obviously is a starter costume, so you've not got much on. This is for a trinket later on, which is quite handy to have. Consumables, soda colas, that is your health. So they're very important to have, but each consumable runs out at a certain level. So I would go to your vendor, which I'm going to show you soon, and upgrade your soda colas. So we're going to add this on, so we just press X on that, and it's on. So now it's in there, already collected. So if you press R1 very quickly, you'll see that you have your health, your power, defense, all that lot that I've just read you in your armor. But also it shows you your weaponization ratings, your critical attack damage. You scroll down. All these, healing magnitude, power magnitude, ability, attack chance, weapon attack chance, will all increase as you get higher level, of course. And at the bottom you've got cash, 116. Now if you're not a member, you will have an escrow. So I think you can have up to 2,000 cash before it goes into your escrow. But when you get a membership, you'll be able to access as much cash as you like. Now I've got 184 replay badges. This is only membership, so that helps you do missions on the on duty menu, which you can redo again if you want to. Augmentations, I'm not going to go through that just right now because we are still a new player on DC Universe, so I'm going to wait till you have a look at that more in depth, and then I'll get back to you on a different tutorial. So very quickly now, I'm just going to show you around the Hero HQ. Now you see there's a lot of people online in blue. I'm going to show you what we have. So here we've got Robin, Commissioner Gordon.
You've just teleported into Gotham's 9th Precinct Station, one of the many Justice League safe houses we keep in Gotham and Metropolis. Safe houses are where you'll find contacts for missions, mailboxes.
Just going to let her speak for a moment.
Teleporter to the Justice League Watchtower.
So this is a mechanical supply officer. Right now that is a level 25 vendor, so I wouldn't bother with that one. Your main vendors are up here. So first of all, you've got Mr. Bushman, you've got Detective Navala. Officer Washburn is not a vendor because he doesn't have these at the top, but this one will be your first vendor. You can repair all stuff here by pressing triangle. It doesn't cost a lot of money. You can sell your items if you've got more than one, if you've already collected them and you've still got them. Get rid of them because you'll just be blogging up your inventory and you don't really need that. You need as much inventory space as you can get. Here's your soda colas that I was on about earlier on now. Soda cola, that is for anything from level 1 to level 9, I'm assuming. Yes, soda cola classic is what you need at level 9. It says requires level 9. After that, level 16, you need a soda cola plus. After that, level 23, Soda Colour Supreme. And finally, Soda Colour Extreme when you get to level 30. That will help you power up so much easier with your health when you get to level 30. I wouldn't recommend trying to use that when you're level 30 because it's just going to not do anything to your health at all. It's just going to make it like, what, an extra 5% in health, and there's no point in that. It's just a waste. So I recommend you do that when you do get to level 30. And you can buy back items when you unintentionally delete them or sell them. Here we have mailboxes. Here we are going to receive items from certain mentors. See, Oracle, she has sent me a mask, so if I accept that, you don't have to read it, you just got an attachment, you press accept, you'll receive it, it'll go straight to your inventory, and it's right there, look, so I'll click that on, and it's up here. The reason why you can see it's not gone onto my character is because of style. Now, on style, I can unlock all styles if I want, release them all. All of these are locked right now because I want to keep what I've got on already. These are just some stuff I've already collected, and with the replay badges that I was on about earlier on, you can spend these on these if you want to. If you want to make your character look badass already, but you will collect them all at some point. In another video, I will go through some certain styles with you that you can possibly collect. You can get materials and titles. I've not got any titles right now, but you will eventually. I think the first one you start off with is the legendary. If you are a villain, and if you are a hero, you will be getting the heroic. You can change colours at any point in time, as you can see here. Quickly show you around the base. Oh, the safe house even. This is a teleportation hub. This, you will be able to teleport to certain safe houses because they're all different. One's in Metropolis, in fact there's 2 in Metropolis and there's 2 in Gotham. Which are temporarily available for me because I've not been anywhere yet with this character. Let me just show you around the safe house quite quickly. There's not much to do in here. We do have a marketplace vendor, however. But you do need marketplace cash. See, that cash that I've got, 115, it does not count. Next to that is the 0. You will need to buy marketplace cash. Or if you are a member, you get 500 every single month to spend on any of these. And if you want to save up to get something really cool, then I suggest you do. Because that would be awesome for your character. Let's take another look around for you. Any of these stuff you can smash, but it always spawns back. You got Nightwing over here, he will give you a mission later on. Got fire. So, this is the safe house and everything you had to do for character creation and your tutorial, and even I learned something new today. So I hope you really enjoyed this video today. I'll be doing more, and here we go. I am actually in Gotham right now, so I'll be entering Gotham in a moment and kicking some ass. So I hope you all enjoyed that for my first video. I hope I didn't bore you too much, and have a really great day everyone. Thank you for listening. This has been Unicorn Girl 93, and I hope to see you again soon in some more of my other videos. Thank you. See you later.